Well, when you've put out your prayer in the mornings and it's for a certain way of feeling, then every single thing that comes towards you is to support feeling that way. And the trick is to think that it's anything else. So if you've asked to feel gentle and dropped in and holy today, then everything coming towards you, even if it looks worrisome, irksome, and a bother, it's actually designed to help you transcend this limiting sense of yourself and come into that state of truth about who you are. So nothing that's coming towards you has any other purpose other than forgiveness for you. And once you have that singular purpose given for all things, then you can literally use them to see the very beliefs and desires that are already in your mind that would block you from dropping into that peace. So let's give an example. If you're sitting in your day and everything seems to be going along very smoothly, and then you get a message of some kind, and it seems to just tank your mind, it seems to take you over, and it seems to fill you full of thoughts. Well, it's helpful to notice what's the baseline thought that's coming, the baseline belief and desire. And if you do your levels of mind and trace it back, then you'll quickly come into the awareness that there's a theme running that you probably were already aware was in the mind, and that this is a chance to really let it go once and for all. So you can either take the chance for that, or you can feast upon the drama of the incoming stories. And it's as simple as that. Do whatever is guided to allow the flow of your day to continue, whether that's to step back and not do anything, or whether that's to address something in totality or in a small way, to allow yourself enough spaciousness to go deeper and look at the beliefs and the desires that are in play, that are causing the drama in your world. Either way, what you're asked to do is take responsibility in mind for what you're seeing. So the most simple version is to agree with the spirit that, one, you do not like how you feel, and two, that means you must have decided wrongly. So you must have made a decision by yourself with the ego. You must have made a decision without the spirit, or you would be feeling good. You would be seeing this correctly. And so, as always, this invitation remains to see things correctly, to take the shackles off your eyes and see with the vision of the spirit, rather than the limited perception of a person in the world with all these personal agendas and grievances and hopes and dreams. So that's the invitation, as always. And this can be an even more, let's call it acute invitation to do it now, especially if you feel and experience that your peace has been disrupted in some way. So there's never a better time to grab out levelsofmind.com and trace back that upset to see what is up for healing in the mind today. If you can join with the Mighty Companion, absolutely do that, because that makes it much easier to trace it. But what I would ask and what I would caution in this moment is, do you want to let it go? Do you want to let it go, or do you want to let it tank the day you're having? Do you want to use it to prove that the ego is true and that this world is real, or do you want to use it to disprove that this world has a hold over you, that you're indeed not a victim of the world, that you are in fact able to transcend by your very decision what it is you see and believe you're subject to in this moment? So, how do you wish to use everything that's coming towards you? Because all things work together for good. And that is a very high decision, and yet it's totally accessible and possible to you if that's your desire. So if your desire is weak and your willingness is practically absent, that's okay. Do not fight yourself, but just choose once again for the kind of day you would like to have. And know that if you make no decisions by yourself, it is possible that you'll be given that very experience for the day. So use it to bring you home and back to the spirit.